I stood in the conference room, watching my former college roommate Chad pitch our old business idea to a room full of investors. "This is going to be a $10 million funding round," he said, trying to sound confident. What he said next left them pale. "We're the only ones who can make this happen, because we're the founders." I remember the days when Chad would belittle me, saying I wasn't good enough to be a part of his big plans. But what he didn't know was that I'd been working hard, quietly building my own success. I had built a portfolio of successful startups, and now I was the lead investor in this room. Chad had stolen my idea years ago, and now he was trying to sell it to me. "So, Chad, tell me more about your team," I said, trying to sound interested. "We have the best team in the industry," he replied. "We've been working on this for years, and we're confident it's going to change the world." I smiled, knowing what was about to happen. "I think we've heard enough," I said, standing up. As the lead investor, I have to say that I'm not impressed. In fact, I'm the one who came up with this idea in the first place. The room fell silent. Chad's face turned red with rage. "You can't prove that," he said, trying to sound defiant. "Actually, I can," I replied, pulling out a folder full of documents. "I have the original pitch, the emails, the everything. And as the owner of this fund, I'm afraid I'm going to have to pass on your proposal." The room erupted in a mixture of gasps and whispers. Chad's face turned white. "You're just jealous," he said, trying to save face. "I'm not angry." The anger had gone ice cold, I said, looking him straight in the eye. "You said we're the only ones who can make this happen, because we're the founders. But it looks like you're not a founder at all. You're just a thief." I turned to the other investors and said, "I think we're done here." And with that, I walked out of the room, leaving Chad to pick up the pieces of his shattered dreams.